What's up, y'all? Welcome to Action Pack Boxing. I'm Action Pack, here back at y'all with the next one. This one right here is crazy. A lot of people talking about the Errol Spence Jr. fight has been canceled. A lot of people are upset. A lot of people are disappointed. I'm one of them, y'all. I'm with you. I'm one of them. I'm very, very, very disappointed. But the question is he really injured? Did he really have an eye injury? Now, Errol Spence definitely doesn't back out of a fight because he's scared or he feels unprepared. I've heard foolishness, like people saying they seen Manny Paquiao training video and him jumping around looking fast and Spence probably not ready. Anybody who says anything like that, they don't know anything about Errol Spence Jr. at all. Because all he wants is the top fights. He wants the big fights, and he always say it's strap season. Strap season is what he represents. He always after them belts. Now, he's been after the WBA belt that Manny Pacquiao had, but due to inactivity for 2 years, Manny Pacquiao was stripped. The WBA stripped him of the belt, and once they stripped Pacquiao of that belt, they gave it to Yordenis Ugas. Now, Yordenis Ugas has been training to fight Fabian Maidana. The funny thing is, soon as the announcement came out that Errol Spence Jr. had an eye injury and he couldn't fight because he'd get more damage, so they had to cancel the fight because they don't want his eye to get damaged to the point where he can't see anymore. The same exact injury was reported that Fabian Maidana had the same injury, and he is no longer able to face Ugas. So isn't that weird? Now Ugas and Manny Pacquiao are fighting instead of Spence and Ugas. Because the thing is, it's all about the belts. The WBA belt belonged to Manny Pacquiao once he had defeated Keith Thurman back in July 2019, right? So being that he got stripped of it and they gave it to Ugas, that made it seem like, wow, the fight that Spence and Pacquiao had planned to have would no longer be a unification match. It would no longer be the WBA title on the line. Plus, Errol Spence is the holder of the WBC title and the IBF title. So if Spence would beat Pacquiao, he would have the WBA, the IBF, and the WBC belt. The IBF he took from Kell Brook. He got the WBC belt from Showtime Sean Porter, and he would get the WBA belt from Manny Pacquiao if he became victorious. If Manny Pacquiao will become victorious, of course, he would get the other two belts that Spence hold, the IBF and WBC. So I think it's kind of weird that Ugas is going to fight Pacquiao because Fabian Maidana had an eye injury and he couldn't move further. And Spence couldn't move further because of his eye injury. I think people just want to see the belts on the line. That's big money. That's a big money fight. If all the belts on the line, that'd be great. Because now they're saying the winner of the Errol Spence Jr. fight, the winner of the Pacquiao fight versus Ugas, of course, will be the WBA belt holder, and then they will fight Errol Spence Jr. And they would make that fight happen as soon as possible. That fight wouldn't take 2 years. It wouldn't be no whole bunch of inactivity or layoffs or anything of that nature, because then somebody would get stripped. Errol Spence never waits too long to fight. He's not going to get stripped of his belts for inactivity. But it's really weird. So a lot of people feeling like, is this a conspiracy? So that's about all I'm going to say so far as a conspiracy. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button and the share button. Know what I mean? Share the videos and make sure you make comments, because the likes go a long way to support the channel so we can keep on going and I can keep on giving y'all the news. We're going to make sure we keep up that good work. But I'm still looking forward to seeing the Ugas Pacquiao fight. Ugas is not a person that you're just going to walk through. He's a great fighter himself. Know what I mean? That's the reason why when Manny Pacquiao got stripped of the belt, they gave it to him. They gave it to one of the next best fighters who had a good record. Know what I mean? He's faced Showtime Sean Porter before. I think Sean Porter gave him a good fight, but Sean Porter roughed him up a little bit. And Sean Porter, he ended up pulling off the win. That's another guy that I'm looking forward to seeing in the ring. He's working out what he got to work out so far as having a match with the WBO welterweight champion, which is Terrence Bud Crawford. That's something that'll be great to see, because, you know, Terrence Bud Crawford, he definitely could use a name like Sean Porter on his resume. He fought a couple of guys, but he's never fought anyone as big as, like, who had a big name and was such a great fighter like a Showtime Sean Porter. So that's going to be interesting to see. So I'm just looking forward to the new fights that's coming up in this 2021. And I'm pretty sure next year in 2022 we're going to have some more great fights. But I was really looking forward to Spence Pacquiao. And then when I heard that Manny Pacquiao had got stripped of the title, I was kind of disappointed and didn't really like that, because I just feel like, wow, man, we was looking forward to that being a title match, where if Spence would have won, he would have took the title. And then they stripped Pacquiao. So it kind of makes sense that all these things that are happening now are happening. But I'll be back at y'all as soon as possible with the next with another video. So you check me out, and I'll see you soon. This is Action Pack Boxing signing off, and we want action, people.